Erika?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm one of the midwives.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Welcome. What brings you in today?
So I just wanted to make sure that I was pregnant, just to know, cause yeah.
Okay. And so we did a pregnancy test today, and it did come back positive. Do you know when your first day of your last period was?
Probably around 3 weeks ago.
And you did a pregnancy test at home?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your first thought when you found out you were pregnant?
Scared, terrified, still feeling like that.
Yeah. And have you talked to your partner yet about it?
No.
Okay, so he doesn't know that you're pregnant yet? Okay. Do you, can you tell me when you were having sex, were you using protection or?
It was a long, blurry day, night. I don't remember much of it.
Well, so there's a couple of things today that I think we should probably address. Number one is it sounds like you're not quite sure whether you want to keep the pregnancy or not, and that's okay. So what I'd like to do is have you talk with our counselor about your options. The other thing that I think we should address is sexually transmitted infections. I'm a little bit concerned, just since you haven't been using anything for protection, it would be a good idea to check for sexually transmitted infections. Are you having any symptoms right now that you're concerned about?
Specifically, no, or at least not that I know of.
Okay. So today we'll do some testing, and then I'll get you set up for an appointment with our counselor. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Hi, Victor. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. How can I help you?
Is Sebastian in today?
Yes, he is. Come right in.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Victor, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, you too.
How you been doing? Haven't seen you in a minute.
I'm actually really good right now.
Yeah? How are things at school?
Yeah, I'm back in there, suspension is over. It's great.
That's good. Good. Did your mom, is she still kind of upset with you?
Yeah, kind of, but, I told her about the job and everything, so she's happy.
That's right, your job. How's that been going? Tell me about it.
So I love it. I mean, just working with electronics, just breaking things apart, putting them back together.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hey, so I wanted to talk about the last time we met. I picked you up at Erika's house, and it seemed like there were some problems or y'all were fighting. I wasn't really sure. How are things going now?
We're still, we're kind of...
Yeah.
We're not on good terms right now, but
Okay.
I'm going to her house today. I'm going to take flowers and everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm just to say sorry for being an idiot, pretty much.
Okay. Cool. Good for you, man. Sounds like you really care about her. And, communication is the best way to get any type of problem resolved.
Erika, hi, I'm Emily. I'm your counselor. I'm here to talk, listen, support you a little bit in your pregnancy. First thing, I wanted to talk about confidentiality because what we talk about in here will be confidential to a certain point, in that if you are harming someone else, someone is harming you or you're harming yourself, then I would need to break confidentiality to let the appropriate people know. So I just want to make sure that's clear first.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about your results. You just got your result back that you're pregnant. How are you feeling about that?
Same as before, scared, and I still not really sure where to go from here.
Yeah, definitely overwhelming, for sure. Well, I'm here to talk a little about the options that exist and how I might be able to give you more information about them to help you make an educated choice that's going to be the best for you. There are 3 main options you have. The first is keep the baby. Go to your prenatal appointments, examine your support systems, make sure you have people who can support you during your pregnancy, as well as, if you decide to take it to term and have the baby, who can support you after as well. The second option would be adoption. So if you decide that you want to keep the baby, but then when you give birth to the baby, to give it to a different family who might be able to provide better for the baby. So that's number 2. The third option is aborting the fetus. So we can talk more about what that entails, but it would be terminating your pregnancy fairly quickly.
I'm just not sure. I haven't even told the father yet.
Yeah, That sounds difficult. Are you planning on telling him, or is it something that you haven't decided yet?
I don't know. I'm not completely sure, and I'm kind of scared of his reaction to it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it was something that wasn't really planned. Was it consensual sex?
I mean, I told him from the beginning that I wasn't ready. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, really, it's hard to deal with situations like that, especially when you're, being strong in what you say and somebody isn't listening. So the fact that you said you didn't want to have sex and, you did have sex, and if you felt forced and coerced, then that, would be considered rape and it would be against the law. I don't want you to blame yourself. It's not because you were drunk. It's not because you only said no once. I mean, it was a decision that he made to go past your limit. And so I just, want to make sure that you're not placing blame on yourself. It's nothing that you did wrong. I also just wanted to let you know what I talked about before with confidentiality. This is something that I will have to tell Child Protective Services just because you are underage, so they might be calling you to get a little more information. So I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. You can tell them exactly what you told me, or you can tell them more, whatever you feel comfortable. They'll be coming for your safety. Yeah.
A la gran puya, vos fuiste que embarazaste a mi hermana.
¿De qué estás hablando? What are you talking about?
Erika, ¿no te acuerdas de ella?
Who's Erika?
¿Tú dónde fuiste con ella? Vos la embarazaste en esa fiesta.
What party are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sí, fuiste vos el novio de ella.
I'm not Ricardo, I'm Fabio.